Don't want to preempt the result of the committee deliberation, okay? So we will stick our questions on what transpired today's committee hearing. Okay.
So how do you get assigned the ano? How do you get assigned
Well,
the
it's
role?
the usual, it's a decision of the committee. So it's once you become a vice chairman, automatically you will be assigned a particular agency.
So after today's budget deliberations, what's your impression? Parang do you think you will be having a hard time defending the budget in the plenary if ever it reaches the plenary?
Well, of course, I was expecting a more productive exchanges because that has been the tradition since the creation of the House of Representatives in the past. This is actually the first time that I saw that a deliberation went this way, no? But as you are asking me, if as a vice chairman, as a sponsor, of course, it's going to be a lot difficult if I bring this to the plenary and sponsor and then later on defend the budget. I was hoping that all the questions from my colleagues will be satisfactorily answered by the Vice President. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So, of course, I'm a bit frustrated on how things went during the course of the committee deliberation.
Sir, do you plan to talk to the Vice President?
I did. I actually went I went to the Vice President and asked her if there's a possibility that we can sit down, her Chief of Staff and my Chief of Staff, so that we can also get, data apart from what she presented, at least some explanation on why the Vice President, Office of the Vice President requested this particular program to be retained in the 2025 NEP, the proposed budget, because the priority really comes from the identification of priority of programs comes from the Office of the Vice President. So I would really want to know from her staff, from the office, her office, what prompted her, for example, to prioritize the list of programs and projects that she included in the proposed budget for her office. So definitely I would like to have at least a leveling off so that it would be easier for me as a sponsor of her budget to sponsor and then defend this to the plenary.